guys, is what you do when the tractor is down and you know it's not going to get fixed by the time you need it. And the trick is out here using the tiller. We've done this before to this ground and it works well. This is just one small area that we will be gardening this year. There's other places on the farm that we cut our gardens. This one is one section here, and if you can tell, which this is the first time that he went over it this year, but he'll go until it's just like dirt and it's so thick. So that's the plan right now. He's a little dirty. He worked on the tractor earlier today. He was off work today. He worked on it, now he's doing this, and he doesn't look much like a nurse right now, does he? But anyway, we'll be bringing in some horse manure and putting in this area right up here. If you can tell, it's not as rich. It's good dirt, but it's not as rich as, say, this part down here. I'll walk down here and get a close-up, and I'll kind of show you the difference, what I'm talking about. But we used this area last year, and everything did really well, so we'll just use it again and do what we have to do, you know. Not sure if you can see how rich that is, but it's not really showing up on the camera, I guess, but it's like black. And can you tell the difference from up there to here? I can just by looking at it, but I don't know how much you can tell by, oh, the sun just came out. It's like 6:30 in the evening, so he was just going to go over this once before he goes to bed. He'll be going to bed about 9 o'clock because he has to work in the morning, gets up at 4:30, so he'll do this tonight, and we'll go back over this several times. And like I said, there's other areas too, but we want to go ahead and get a few things cut out, so that's why he is trying to get this part done right now. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to pan around here. I don't know if you can tell or not, but you can see where the tractor is sitting. Can you see? It is sitting in, let me zoom in. It's sitting in like 3 sections. I don't know if you can tell it. From here, in the back of the pad, then there's the motor and the whole front end. So that's why he is using the tiller. One of those things, you know. Over there's one of the horses. That's Stormy. I think the other one's over there with him too, but I can't really tell. Storm and Sapphira. Storm is mine, and he's a racking horse. The boys actually showed him several years ago. We haven't showed him in a long time. We just actually don't have time to fool with that anymore, but it was fun while we did it. And like I said, the boys loved it. And anyway, our fruit trees are bloomed out, which I haven't walked over there to video, but they have bloomed out really well. We have 2 peach trees, 2 pear trees. Getting ready to plant some grapevines. We have apple trees on the other, well, out toward Mom's and some down at my sister's. But so we usually have all the apples we need. But anyway, we planted some blackberries last year, and they're looking really good. So anyway, this is what we have so far. Not a whole lot, but better than nothing. If you look right up there, that big pile is slabs from the sawmill. Richard has a sawmill right on the other side of that slab pile. So yeah, that's what we're doing this evening. I'm standing here watching him get this tilled up. And actually, I may have Hunter or Andrew one to haul in some horse manure on that up there, so we can kind of just till it in. It won't be fresh manure, it'll be old. We have all of that. We have people that come and get our horse manure all the time. I have one lady that calls and she wants to clean out our stalls just to get the horse manure for her plants. So, hey, I'm not going to turn anyone down if they want to clean out the stall. More power to them. But yeah, she comes and does that. So, you know, she's got something, probably something just hung up in there. But anyway, that's what we're doing this evening. So I will go ahead and cut this off, and we will talk to you in a few days, and I'll update you on what we have done. Oh, and real quick, if you're wondering about that little green patch right there, it has some rock in it that Hunter will be digging up for us, and then Richard will get it when he goes back over it. Like I said, he'll be going over this several times. And then we have another area on down below us here that we're going to do. And maybe if the tractor's fixed, we'd like to do a section on out in the field, on out the bottom. Oh, okay. This is one of the pear trees. I did walk up here. But you can see it has a few little buds on it. Last year it didn't have any, so that pleases me. That's a Bartlett. And if you just heard the vehicle go by, I don't know if you can see it. Well, anyway, that was my sister. She lives a mile down the road. She lives a mile to my right, and my mom lives about, I don't know, half a mile to my left, maybe. Yeah, I can't see either one of them in the house, but you know. And this is the other pear tree. So it looks really good. And I'm not going to walk down in here because there's briars. But you can see the trees with the little tags on them. That is the peach trees. And they are both bloomed. You can't see that last one very well from here. Yeah. Well, can you see? See that? It's bloomed. And so the other one. So anyway, that's it. And you see the skyline. I cannot wait till this all turns green. But that, you can't really tell it from the pic here, but that is miles over. So, but anyway, I guess I'll turn the camera off and go back to the house. I have shorts on and it's like 50 degrees, so it's a little cool. Okay, I don't want to get the front of my house, you know, privacy reasons. But you can see, I guess the roof, I guess you can see it in there. But that's the view behind the house. And I love living back here, out pretty much in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, that's the skyline all around. And it's a little dirty now, but that is, Richard got that put on the back of my vehicle today. So that's where I do my fabric sales and quilt sales. Update about my quilt classes.